Good morning, guys. Um, Today I want to overview all this turbo stuff. It's for sale. So, guess I'll start with those of you that watch, you've seen the bike completely assembled. You know what's there. So, this is the Power Commander 5. In good condition, nothing wrong with it. It does have provision for a map sensor. There's a stock Chinese wastegate actuator. Here's a brand new eBay turbo. When I went to put this on, I started with having to buy another one of these because that didn't want to fit, and trying to find a oil fitting for this side of the turbo is a complete mystery to me. So I don't know. Those banjo bolts with the oil restrictor in them are $50 some a piece. I'm not gonna just keep buying them until I find one that fits this freaking hole. I've tried to measure it with thread pitch gauge. I can't figure out what the hell it is. So maybe somebody out there knows more than I do about it. But there's that. Here's the exhaust pipe. The other turbo, the original turbo off the bike, is disassembled right now. This is the compressor housing for that original turbo. This is what's modified to fit the intercooler. The compressor wheel on that new turbo isn't the same size as this one, so trying to just swap this and the compressor wheel over, it wasn't working out. There were too many clearance issues, so I don't know. These are miscellaneous parts for that other turbo that's disassembled, plus your oil return line is in here. Other oil fittings. Brand new ProComp Autometer liquid filled boost gauge. This thing was, with the holder, the bracket and everything, I got probably $200 in this thing. There it is. Oil supply line. Here's a basically new, used 2 weekends, DRL 400 two-step, and also the switch and stuff I made for the clutch lever. This piggybacks into the coil on an 07 to, I believe it's a 12 fuel injected Harley. There's your hot side exhaust. The intercooler. Again, those of you that watch the channel have seen this stuff all assembled. There's your map sensor. Bolts to and I went ahead and pulled this whole entire throttle body because this bracket is what the cold side attached to. Now this does have the rising rate fuel pressure regulator, and it also has the oversized injectors specific to this deal. So that's all included. For no real good reason, here's the wire harness off the bike that plugs in the injectors and everything. I don't know why it's here. Just all that stuff's not going back on the bike. So, and then of course, the air filter. But the bottom line here is, guys, I just lack the know-how, and several times I've worked on issues with this bike, and it seems like every time I run into an issue, I'm throwing a couple $1,000s at it. For the kind of competition racing I want to do with the bike, it's I would have to go and buy a new max ECU, build a whole new hot side, buy a whole new turbo, build a cold side, probably switch the bike to methanol. It sounds to me like I would spend another $10,000 to $15,000 on this bike, and it's still just a Sportster. So that would limit the classes that it would be eligible to run. You know, the All Harley World Shootout has the Pro Comp Outlaw class, which that bike was fit in those parameters. But I never could get it to run right. It hasn't ran right since the day I got it. Turbo won't spool up. I don't know if it's too big for that engine. I don't know if the engine needs to be bigger to get it to spool up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. At this point in time, I'm done speculating. So that bike, I'm going to, I'm currently looking for a camshaft cover that has the revised oiling system. I believe it ends in -98A, the casting number, so that I can run a standalone ignition system just like what I have on the OG, so I can control the timing, and while I'm applying nitrous, so I can pull timing out of it. And with the Dyna, you just straight pulling 5 degrees out of it. That's it, which is enough for a 50 shot on that bike. And I'm gonna put a Mikuni on it, man. I'm gonna, I've already got it all stripped down. The one thing I didn't show you guys here, I'm sorry for changing gears, but the fuel pump, it's also turbo specific. I have not removed it from the fuel tank yet. I have 4 gallons. I've got about $100 worth of fuel in that tank right now that I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with before I pull the pump out. But anyway, I'm going to list this stuff today on Marketplace. I'm sure somebody out there that knows a little bit more than I do about turbocharging. Unfortunately, I spent my whole life using nitrous. Was kind of excited. I wanted to get into this, but unfortunately, the disappointments and the setbacks and all the other projects that we've got going on, I just can't keep feeding this thing and messing with it. So I'm gonna make a change to what I know. I'm gonna keep it moving forward. But watch for the stuff on Marketplace. If you're interested, hit me up on here. I'm looking for a cash deal. I probably would consider trading this system for probably an old 883 or something. It's complete, not necessarily running, but that is a possibility. But yeah, this stuff's going on Marketplace today. Like I said, if you're interested, hit me up. You can message me via Messenger. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit that like button. And please consider subscribing. Thanks.